It's time, baby. It's time for TNA on Insiders Pro Wrestling. TNA, TNA, TNA. 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 Are we ready? Are you ready? Let's go!
What's up, everybody? Thank you all so much for joining me this week. Greatly appreciate you all being here for some TNA Wrestling. Let's get those TNA chants going, folks, in the chat. Thank you all again so much for joining us. I'm going to go over our schedule real quick because we have a pretty significant stream that's coming up on Tuesday. If you normally join us on Tuesdays for Fireflies Forever, or if you've been a part of the channel for longer and you've been around for the Abby's Window, Abby's Abode days, then you know that this Tuesday, May 19th will be our last show for that particular show. We are doing our best to get a lot of guests. There's some special artwork that will be a part of that show as well, and we'll be taking a look back at some memories from over the years and some different things. So yeah, we will be doing that on Tuesday. So please come join us. Hopefully you'll be there. And in terms of the rest of this weekend, we'll be back on Sunday. I don't know why I left the M in there, but 7:30 p.m. on Sunday for Between Ropes. So come and join us, folks. That's our schedule. We'll be back here next Thursday, and my mouse has been doing weird stuff, so if I gotta cut loose, I apologize, but yeah, it's been a day. So thank you, all of you, again so much for joining me this week. Greatly appreciate all of you. Flying solo for right now. Joe might get to join, he may not, but we will see. Happy belated birthday, Hassan. Let me do this real quick since we got a birthday. Then I want to shout everybody out in the chat, and then we'll get going. We'll talk about some stuff before we get into tonight's show. But happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday. Hopefully you are doing well. Let me welcome everyone in. We've got Clown in the house. Brandon Barnes, Jedi Warrior, is at the show. And So is DJ B Tazzy. So we're gonna keep an eye out for you too. But let's keep an eye out for Tazzy while he's there too. Anthony Slate in the house. Sherry, hello. Randy says he's on time this week. Barry Monkey joining us from Twitch. Clay Lewis joining us from Facebook. Ryan, hello. Brandon Salmon, how are you? Yeah, I think that's everybody. Hassan, yeah, Saturday morning. Oh, niece's birthday. Okay. Well, happy early birthday to her. So yeah, folks. We didn't get a chance to be on last week. Uh, a lot happened last week. We talked about it a little bit on Sunday, but I don't know if you got a chance to see, but Lei Ying Lee is in fact the new Knockouts champion. She is Knockouts champ once again. So sometimes I get predictions right. I got that one right, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. But yeah, that was a wild change. Randy says breaks my heart. Yeah, I know Randy was pulling for Ariana, so yeah. But how's everybody doing this week? How's the weather where you are? How are you doing? I feel like a lot of times we don't check in with each other. A lot of stuff goes on and is happening, and we just kind of bottle it all up. So, how's everybody doing this week? Hopefully, you're all doing well. Before we get into the fun of the evening of TNA Wrestling, let's do a little check in and see how everybody's doing this week. Brandon saying good evening. I'm watching the NFL schedule release special on ESPN. I did see that the Bucks are opening with the Browns, I believe. So that should be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. This year, I'll be honest, I'm kind of bummed out because Mike Evans is gone, but I get it. Sun's been shining in Colorado. Got my plants planted and working on a remodel in the laundry room. Says Randy, I hear you. You got a lot going on. It's been very rainy here in the Northeast, here in New York. It's been a little rainy, little too much. I know the whole thing about April showers, but I don't know if there's a May showers saying, but they may need to come up with one if it keeps doing this in New York. Let's see. Hassan saying doing fine today and chilling on 60 degrees. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's been a while since I've been to Colorado. Got to get back out there sometime. It's a beautiful part of the world. Love it out there. So, folks, before we get into tonight's preview, as we always do, we talk about food. Now, I have mine sitting right in front of me. I haven't been able to eat yet, but I'll get a chance to at some point, hopefully. But yeah, let's talk about food. What have you all had to eat? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack? Does not matter. Let me know what you've had today. Or if you've got something special for the watch along and watching TNA, let me know. I will say when I'm able to eat. What's up, John Kessler? How are you? Thank you for joining, my friend. Member of the channel, as is Anthony Slate. Thank you all so much. I have Wingstop in front of me. So Randy's saying eating a plate of rigatoni with air fried chicken. That sounds good. Sounds really good. Yeah, I've got some wings and some corn from Wingstop. So at some point, I will have that. Hassan said meatloaf, string beans, mashed potatoes, and cornbread. That sounds good. That's some good eating right there. Berry Monkey, fried spam, fried egg, fried tomato on toast. Okay. It's been years since I've had spam. It's been a long time. I used to eat it a lot when I was growing up. Brandon, I loved it too. Uh, Burger and fries, awesome, awesome. What's up, Eric? How are you? Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Again, folks, we're going to be looking out for Tazzy, Jedi Warriors in the building. So yeah, this should be a good evening. It's a live show, I believe. So a lot can happen. Tell them, Jedi Warrior, a lot can happen at this live show. Oh no. Well, hopefully they get you straightened out soon, John. That kind of stuff sucks, man. Losing credit cards and debit cards and having to get them replaced, and disputing charges and all that nonsense is ridiculous. So I understand. Yeah, it is live. I was just joking. It's definitely live. Um, yeah, we're gonna be looking out for DJB Tazzy. We're gonna be looking out for Jedi Warrior. We're gonna see what we get during the live show. They can be unpredictable, so who knows what we get. But let's go here. Let's take a look at the preview for tonight, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. And you can let me know what your favorite, what matches you're looking forward to most. Any predictions that you might have. Ryan says pork chops, potatoes, black eyed peas. Sounds like a good meal. That's a really good meal. So here we go with the preview, and we will chat about it when we get back. All right, folks. I was over here jamming to my beat there. Um, so for this week's card, we will. Oh yeah, yeah, Randy. Yeah, he is. He's a real rapper. Like, dude is legit. I listened to the song with him and Montez earlier. It was amazing, amazing. But here's our card for tonight, folks. We've got a TNA World Championship #1 Contenders Battle Royal. That should be really, really interesting to see who's going to come out of that. We've got a Sactown street fight. KC Navarro going up against the aforementioned AJ Francis. We've got the TNA X Division Championship, 2 out of 3 falls, and DJB Tazzy is in the building, not only in the chat, but he's also in the building in Sactown. What's up, DJB Tazzy? We're going to be looking out for you, bro. Good to see you. The 2 out of 3 falls, Leon Slater, the champ, taking on the challengers, Cedric Alexander and Victoria Crawford and Mila Moore going up against Rosemary and Allie. That is your card for the night. So please, folks, in the chat, let me know what matches are you looking forward to most. Give me any predictions that you might have. This one should be a good one. And again, it's a live show, so anything can happen. Slater versus Alexander should be a great match. I agree. That early going, I think, would be my match of the night going into it on paper. Those two are great. So those two guys are just great wrestlers, and yeah, they always deliver. So I can't wait to see that one. I'm also really, really interested in seeing who comes out of that number one contenders match, because who's going to go up against Mike Santana and challenge him, and we're also going to hear from Mike Santana at some point during the evening. So should be very interesting. Rosemary and Allie take the W. Leon Slater retains. KC goes over AJ Francis. Predictions by Randy. Yeah, if you got some predictions, send them over. Send them over. Tazzy, we're gonna be looking out for you. Hopefully, we get a chance to see you. You want me to text you if I see you so you can go crazy? And again, folks, I'm gonna try to sneak in food where I can. So again, folks, here's the card for the night. And you can keep those predictions coming in. Let me know if you think we get any surprises or some more matches towards Slammiversary. Does Ariana Grace come back out and want a rematch? Who's the next challenger for Lei Ying Lee? Lots of questions. Lots of questions heading into this episode. So I, for one, am looking forward to, like I said, the 2 out of 3 falls match. Yes, Swag. It is. It is live, Swag. What's up? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the 2 out of 3 falls match, but that street fight is gonna be fun, I think. So John G in the house. What's up, John G? Swag fan, how you doing this evening? Randy saying looking forward to the number one contenders match. Yeah, me too. If you let me throw this question out for all of you. If you had to, let's say you pick 3 people, 3 potential challengers for Mike Santana, who would you like for it to be and why? 3 potential challengers for Mike Santana, who would you like for it to be and why? Dylan McClure's in the house. What's up, Dylan? Hopefully you're doing well. Getting that TNA chant going. That's right. We got about 12 minutes before the start of the show. Good, Swag. Good to see you. Good to see you. Y'all have to let me know what you thought about the new song on the preview, if I should do something else or if that one was okay. That's a little different than usual. So going out of my comfort zone. But yeah, I'm not sure who Lei Ying Lee's going to go up against next, other than Indy Hartwell. I just don't know how we get there. That's what I'm trying to figure out between now. I mean, there's a lot of time, so a lot of things can happen. I think Steve Macklin is winning the number one contender, but if I was booking, it'd be Agent Zero. Here's the question: if you had the pencil and it was Agent Zero, are you still booking him like a monster? Do you have a little bit of a human side show at some point? How do you book him? Because obviously you don't want to make him look weak at any point. I wouldn't think so. But I like that call. I think Steve Macklin is another good call too. Even though Macklin and Santana have had history and they've had some matches. That last one didn't finish the way that we'd like for it to, and they would have hoped, because obviously there was an injury involved. So, so maybe they run it back. I could definitely see that for sure. Macklin, EC3, Ricky Sosa, says John Kessler. Okay, I like those names too. Yeah, EC3 and Ricky Sosa. What about EY? What about Eric Young? I would love to see at least one more time Eric Young in the title picture. Like, I want to see him have it for a little bit before he's done. At least one more time. I don't know how long he's gonna wrestle for. I'm not saying he's anywhere near done, but all I'm saying is I want to see him have another run. Randy, Leon Slater, they put on a great match. I think Elijah is due for a match because he is doing good. And honestly, I like Eric Young. Yeah, I think Elijah's another good call. And I don't know if he goes into the world title picture. I'd love to see him with the title though. I mean, if it's the international title, to get that off of Ali, that's someone else I'd like to see challenge for the heavyweight title, the world title, is Mustafa Ali. Um, so yeah, I think there are a lot of directions they could go. I think Macklin is one, EC3, Eric Young. I think there are quite a few folks that I could see, and Randy brings up another great point that I was just about to bring up too. Option C, you still got Leon Slater. So, but I really would love to see Mustafa Ali in that title picture against Mike Santana this time, with that title on the line, given the feud that they had. And man, that thing went to some places that made me uncomfortable, but it was a heck of a feud, and they both did a great job. So I wouldn't mind seeing that at some point. Dylan saying Agent Zero isn't good enough for a title. Would either have Macklin or Leon Slater, because Macklin has been there before with Santana, and Slater has option C. John says Leon versus EY. Brandon saying my prediction on the Battle Royal winner will be a surprise. Okay. Swag saying maybe run it back with Macklin, Eric Young, Agent Zero's good choice. My only issue with Santana's title reign is they've run through his opponents a little too fast. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's like they front loaded it. They front loaded the reign, where he's had some really big matchups right off the bat. And if you couple that with him getting the title and then losing it almost immediately, I get that. I get how you feel that way. I really do. So yeah, I'm curious, and I think that's why this this match is a good match to have now, because you're gonna add some fresh faces to it, and from this you can at least probably take one or two storylines from that battle royal and spin it into something more. So I get where you're coming from. I really do. Randy saying Nick Nemeth needs to call a shot already. Yeah, he does. He really does. He still got that thing, man. It's crazy. It was wild how they did that whole thing with him and Frankie in the first place, and now he's just holding on to it. So yeah, got a little over 5 minutes to go before we get started with the live stream. So before we get going, let me know, where are you watching? Are you watching on AMC Plus? Are you watching on AMC, TNA Plus? Please let me know where you're watching. I am watching on TNA Plus right now. So If I'm ahead of you, I apologize. Randy saying, I think it would be interesting to see Ryan Nemeth win the Battle Royal, and then Nick turns on him and went, oh. I feel like the brothers are gonna have a fight anyway at some point. Somebody's gonna turn on somebody, right? Because Ryan felt a way about KC being in that tag match, and so yeah, I think we're gonna get some bad blood. Yeah, Big Bill. His contract is up soon. I want TNA to bring him back. I would love that. I would love if Big Bill comes back. I thought he was doing a great job in TNA before he left. I mean, I get why he left. I get seeing an opportunity and going elsewhere to see what you can make of it. But, hopefully he does end back up in TNA if he doesn't stay in AEW / Ring of Honor. So yeah. But yeah, Big Bill is I've always liked Big Bill. And yeah, he's got a great story too. So Randy saying, I believe there has to be some sort of payoff there. I agree with that. There has to be something. Has to be something with those two. And then maybe Ryan won't say my brother anymore, as annoying as that is sometimes. My screens are doing something weird. All right, there we go. All right, folks, got a couple minutes before the start of the show. Again, thank you for joining me this week. Greatly appreciate you all being here. I'm going to ask this throughout the night, but if you don't mind, please drop a like on the video. And if you are new to the channel, we want to welcome you. We are glad that you're here joining us this evening. And hey, if you like what you see, if you like hanging out with us, hit that subscribe button, become a part of the family. And again, folks, for our schedule, we'll be back here on Sunday for Between the Ropes, and forgive my typo there. But 7:30 p.m. on Sunday, and Tuesday, we will be here for the final episode of Fireflies Forever. We're going to have some guests, some folks that you've seen on the channel before on that particular show, or one of the iterations of it, whether it was Abby's Window or Abby's Abode or Fireflies Forever. But you will see some folks on Tuesday. You'll see some special artwork. And yeah, it'll just be a time for all of us to kind of come together and really close the page on this chapter, and just kind of be there for each other. So come join us on Tuesday for that. And then we'll be back here next Thursday for some more TNA wrestling. So Deanna is in the house, and so is Melissa. Hello. How are you? Payoff. He's banned from saying my brother. Yes. That would be great payoff for me if he could never say that again. That's the match still. He can never say my brother like a whiny little baby again. That would be nice. That would be really nice. All right, folks. So we're about a minute away from the start of the show. So get your popcorn ready, or if you got a special snack, get that. We're about to get started. John says he's watching on AMC. Randy's watching on AMC. Like I said, I'm watching on TNA Plus. So yeah, if I'm a little bit ahead of you, I apologize. Deanna said that's a TNA payoff. Yes, but it would be so satisfying. It would be so good if he could not say that anymore. I'd be happy about that. What are the Thanksgiving games, Brandon, if you don't mind me asking? I hear you, Randy. Randy's about to go to the cloud, folks. You enjoy going to the cloud, Randy. Enjoy it responsibly, shall I say. All right, I have a black screen for right now, which means something's happening. Here we go. Talking about Leon Slater to kick off the show. Melissa saying it's showtime. Indeed, it is, Melissa. It is showtime. We are seeing Leon Slater, the youngest X Division champ ever. You see AJ Styles gave him the rub at one point at Slammiversary. Man. Yeah, if he beats Cedric tonight, he'll be the longest reigning champ, I believe. The youngest to get the title and the longest reigning on his resume. That would be pretty darn dope. Sactown. So, like I said, folks, Tazzy is there in the building, and so is Jedi Warriors. So, let's be on the lookout. What's your prediction for the 2 out of 3 falls match? Do you think Leon Slater retains, or do you think Cedric Alexander beats him tonight and stops that streak a little short? Let me know what you think in the chat before we get going here. Getting the intro music. Live in Sacramento tonight. Tazzy's in the building, like I said. Bonus Baby in the house saying he's got Leon retaining. I hear that. Michael Spikes in the house. What's up, Michael? Showing Sacramento right now. We're starting out, folks, with the Battle Royal. Glad Tazzy could go. Yeah, me too. This will be his first TNA show, so yeah, I'm hoping that he has a great time. Randy says if I go to TNA when they come to Denver, I'm gonna hold out. Man, I appreciate that. That's all love. I appreciate that. Michael saying Leon for the win. Sean Rousse's in the house. What's up, Sean? Jeff, the 3 games are Bears versus Lions, Eagles versus Cowboys, Chiefs, and Bills on Thanksgiving. Wow, that's a heck of a Thanksgiving Day slate right there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Packers and Rams Thanksgiving Eve. Oh, man, they're doing it up this year. Battle Royal is going to get us started off. Hannah Finn and Ray Walt on commentary. I say it often. I'll say it again. 2 of the best in the business. I'm keeping an eye out for Tazzy. Oh, Elijah's about to come down to the ring and get into this battle royal. Someone mentioned Elijah earlier. At all, Deanna. That's why I keep saying it every week. The one and only Elijah. I gotta check in with I gotta tap in with Tazzy real quick, see how he's liking his seats. What? Mustafa Saeed. I mean, they are in Sacramento. Wow. Randy saying, I hope Mr. Elegance is first to go. Wow, this is a blast from the past right here. This is crazy. That's right, Deanna. We'll see if Tazzy responds to me. Yeah, he thinks that it's a hardcore match. But yeah, true, no disqualification. Now we see who's in the match. Who you pulling? Um, honestly, I'm gonna say. I mean, we see Special Agent Zero in there. I think he's got a chance. We see EY in there. Yeah, I'm kind of with the rest of you. I think I'm gonna go Special Agent Zero, EY, maybe even Elijah in this case. I see Hometown Man in there, and I see Frankie Kazarian in there, but that's right, Deanna. Mustafa Saeed is out. He's been eliminated very early. Hometown crowd not having a good time with that result. Dutch and Agent Zero in the middle of the ring, just trading fists back and forth. That's the first time you've seen somebody kind of handle Agent Zero, but he's right back up, and now everybody's just kind of teaming up on him to get him out of there, and they got him and Dutch out of there. So much for Special Agent Zero being being the number one contender. They had to all gang up on him. He has lost his mind though, and he's out there picking up the steel steps, and he's making people scatter. BDE is eliminated. Mr. Elegance, is he gonna go out? Good night. Hometown Man. Yep, Mustafa Saeed, Mr. Stormy. Hometown Man eliminated Mr. Elegance for Randy, but now he's getting targeted by the system. He hangs on though. Brian Myers tried to get him out. Oh, he eliminated Brian Myers. Wow. Bear Bronson and Eddie Edwards are beating down the Hometown Man right now, but he's still in the match. I won't either, Deanna. Tazzy's all. I mean, Tazzy. Taz is always. I'm looking at Taz's name. Taz is always in the mix. Always. Hotch. Oh, I bet he's not in the mix anymore. He's out of there. So let's see who we've got left. We've got Eddie Edwards, Hometown Man, Elijah, Frankie Kazarian, and I believe Bear Bronson. Hey, the Eagle stuff doesn't offend me, Mr. Stormy. That doesn't offend me. Yeah, the love of Kofi, says Randy after that. move from Hotch. Oh, Kazarian is out. Wow. Down to the final four. We've got two members of the system. And Eric Young, Frankie's going to try to have something to do with this match. He's holding Elijah, but Elijah was smart and eliminated both Bear Bronson and Eddie Edwards. So we are down to, wow, we're down to the final two, Eric Young and Elijah. Elijah's trying to hang on after Eric Young tried to eliminate him. Uh-oh. EY is out. He's almost touching the floor there. They're on the apron right now, trading some punches. Let's see what happens here. Oh, huge chop. Another huge chop. Another punch from Elijah. Chop from EY. Hanging onto the rope. Oh. Thumb to the eye of Elijah. EY grabbing the hair. Chops here and a kick from Elijah. All of this on the apron. Low blow. And Elijah is done. EY is your number one contender, folks. Eric Young. Number one contender. I'm loving it. I need to get that button. Yeah, I'm loving it button. Yeah, that was fast bonus, baby, but that was a lot of fun. And wow, I mean, Eric Young. Netflix announced season 3 of Quarterback. The series is going to be Joe Flacco, Cam Ward, Baker Mayfield, and Jaden Daniels. That's awesome. Not mad one bit. Me either. Leon Slater is backstage with Gia Miller. And Tazzy has some incredible seats, I must say. Kudos to you, Tazzy. So just, I don't know how well people can see this, but that's how close Tazzy is. So if you can see that. So good stuff there. Randy saying I dig Leon's gear. I do too. I'm loving that gear. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens tonight. He says he goes from the youngest to the greatest. Oh, Matt Hardy. Hardy's and Leon Slater, that's always been a great bond. Here's the new Knockouts champ, Lei Ying Lee. She's going to be live next, folks. So let me go ahead and get her picture up there. Let's get the match result going. So, what did you guys think about that battle royal? What did you think about the result of it? Please let me know in the chat. Randy saying happy for her. I am too. I'm really happy for her. Nice to see her with a yeah. Yeah, it's good to see her with a smile on her face. Would love for WWE to send Javon Evans over to TNA again. Look how it helped Trick Williams' career. I agree. I agree. Hope that's not all for the Hardys tonight. Maybe not. Maybe Leon will need a little bit of help. You never know. And they might just be there to help. Yeah, Randy, that's a good point. Must be a big show if they gave him a quick time slot like that. Yeah. Sooner or later, Laying Lee will face Zaya. That's right. That's a good question, Michael. What's next for Cedric if he loses tonight? That, to be honest with you, that's why in some ways I don't think he does. I don't think I don't think he beats Leon straight up, but I think we get something crazy. I think we get something crazy, and I think it might even happen. We may get a flip flop where we get a title change tonight, and then it changes hands again at Slammiversary. I don't know. If they do that, they're trying to protect that longest title reign. That tells you what you need to know about that, at least in my opinion. So, Mr. Stormy saying Ariana will get her rematch. Eric Young winning is shocking, but good win for him, says Sean Rousset. Maybe the system and Order 4 feud. Yeah, I'd like to see that too. And we saw some of that starting. I'd love to see. We do have lockdown this year. Just gonna throw that out there. Agreed. I think Cedric needs to win tonight. We can't let this end so soon. I don't know what. Yeah, I'm still trying to think of the answer to the question. Where does Cedric go? You could He could end up in the international title picture. He could split away from the system at some point. I don't know, but I do think that he I think he wins tonight with some shenanigans. So at least that's my opinion. That's my prediction. EY surprise win, but a great match with Santana. I'm looking forward to that too. Did he really cut his hair, like for real, or was that just AI, Mr. Stormy? I don't see Cedric winning to protect Leon, but down the line, Cedric gets his leg back. Okay, but let me ask you this, Deanna. Let me push back on that just a tad. Do you think that Ced has had too many chances at this point? We're getting Order 4 backstage with Gia. Ali has requested this time. He's saying, you all continue to fail me. He found a magical lamp. He said he wants to be the rest. He wants to be the best. He said you still have 3 wishes. Open challenge next week. So who's going to challenge him next week? Gia telling Hotch, good job. Eric Young. Telling Mike Santana he's going next. I like that outlook, Deanna. They just talked about the cleanse again. The cleanse maybe wasn't a group, it was him getting rid of people. There you go. Lei Ying Lee. Coming down to the ring, celebrating her championship win. Don't ask me what happened because I have no clue what happened there. Hopefully you all can hear me. Not even sure what happened there, but hey, I'm back. So lost you briefly, but I'm back. That would be a good feud over a couple months, to be honest. EY and Santana, yeah. Even if you have, let's say you have Santana go over at Slammiversary, you could keep that thing going all the way to Bound for Glory, I think, if you want it. Lei Ying Lee with the microphone. Randy saying 4-way, Lei Ying Lee, Zaya Brookside, Indy, and Ariana. Crowd chanting, "You deserve it." She said last week was the best night of her life. She said she's been fighting her whole life for this moment. Two-time world champ. She says she's proud of herself. TNA chance. She says her English is not good. I disagree. I think you're doing just fine. She's saying thank you. Of course. Swat. Zaya Brookside. Crowd is booing her. Zaya says she has her eyes on that title, and sooner or later, it's coming to her. She says she's sick of Zaya. Wow. She said, learn how to talk to your. Oh, wow. That was. Oh. Lei Ying Lee's ready to fight now, but Zaya is Like, are you kidding? She called Sacramento a cesspool. Mm. So I was saying she's gonna get the title at some point, and she's gonna have the title. Oh, she just called her a bee in Mandarin. Wow. Hmm. You know, it's always funny how people say those types of things when backing up and not when going forward. It's just an observation I had. Oh, AJ Francis and Casey Navarro Sactown street fight. And that's coming up next, folks. Folks, that's next. I'm gonna put that graphic up now. I've already give me 1 second, folks. I'm just gonna put my food up because yeah, that's not gonna happen. Uh, but um who's your pick to win this match? Please let me know. Give me your predictions in the chat. Do you have Casey Navarro? Do you have AJ Francis? Do we get a finish at all? Does Tazzy get involved? Deanna saying, I hate to say it, AJ has grown on me a lot. Grown on me, but he's still my fly. Hey, he's super talented. For a guy his size, he's super athletic, which you would expect given his background. So, play by play commentator for the A's is the special guest announcer for this matchup. John is picking AJ. Randy's saying he was so confident when he got up from the Trent. What's up, Trent? Good to see you. The other thing I'll say is what these folks do is so difficult. And I think sometimes because they make it look as effortless and easy sometimes as they do, we don't consider the hours and hours and years of training and the miles and miles of travel to get to a certain point in your career. So, so yeah, I mean he's a pro and he's getting better and better. And I will be honest, I'm a big fan of AJ Francis. So hopefully at some point, um, he gets to hold some gold. That's what I would love to see. Um, okay, blow off match at Lockdown says bonus baby. Okay, got AJ here. KC is my pick for this match, says Katie. Casey has gone through it as well. So nice to see his comeback. Randy, I'm telling y'all, you want to listen to good music, go listen to Dear Summer by AJ Francis. The whole album is dope. Yeah, yeah. He's super talented, man. Like just overall. Just he some people are just gifted. They're just blessed with talents abundantly. And he's one of those people. So yeah, shout out to him. Sure. All right, folks. I know I asked this a little bit earlier, but if you don't mind, please drop a like on the video. And if you are new to the channel and you've been watching, welcome. We're glad you're here. Hopefully, you will consider hitting that subscribe button this evening and joining our family. We're here every Thursday, as many as we can be, as long as we don't have family things going on or crazy work stuff happening. We try our best to be here. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday at 7:30 for Between the Ropes. The system is backstage now. Eddie's saying that's okay that the system was robbed. He'll get another title shot. They took Moose out last week, and they don't know when or if he will be back, says Eddie Edwards. Brian Myers says, you're weak and we broke you. And you can't break the system. Bear Bronson. They gotta calm him down a little bit. And don't forget that AJ Francis is the greatest Cheez-It champion of all time. He is. That he is. Cedric saying there will be no fairy tale ending. You can't beat the system. Eddie Edwards hyping him up. And again, we're about to get this matchup. Randy saying, I like this promo. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. I was a fan of that. Is that Keith Jardine? That is Keith Jardine. Oh boy. Mr. Elegance and um, Mr. Elegance are out there bothering the fans and interrupting Keith Jardine, which is a good not a good thing to do. I just wouldn't do that. You know what I love about TNA? Even when we think we know what is going to happen, they keep us guessing. Absolutely. And I love that too about it. Oh, whoa. All right, Keith Jardine. Keith Jardine was like, get your gang of woo. Yeah. Mr. Elegance is doing the loser sign. Gia says they always do this. Chi-Town. Lockdown is back. So if you're in Chi-Town around August 23rd, get your tickets. I don't think that's PG. Hold on, wait. I should have. There you go.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Yeah, that was an L. Yeah, he caught that L real bad on that one, bonus baby. What's up, Chris Gregg? How are you? John saying Iceman and Mr. Elegance. Yes. Money, money, money. Chris Caray. He brought a bat and a helmet. Randy saying this is going to be dope. I agree. They should have had Mr. Elegance try to punch him or something. It ended kind of awkward, in my opinion. A little bit. It looked like they wanted to go there, but I don't know. And sometimes I'll be honest with you, Swag. Sometimes the guys that are like MMA guys or combat sport guys, not saying that they can't work, but that work might be a little stiff. So just to protect all parties involved, sometimes they go with the awkward walk away. KC's already starting things out here. Uh-oh. What is he getting from under the ring? Oh, he was posing with the table just a little too long. Randy saying Cain Velasquez, prime example. Yeah, me too, bonus. I'm old enough to remember that too. Uh-oh, going for the choke slam early. No. Uh-oh. Oh, KC in a bad spot here, trying to go for a Styles clash, but KC gets out of it, drop kicks him in the butt. Here we go, KC. Woo, 305. I didn't know that, John. KC looking to take a dive to the outside, up, but AJ catches him. About to throw him into the ring post. Nope. Woo, good reversal there by KC. Wow. And I think I just see Tazzy. I think I saw Tazzy. Uh-oh. KC setting some furniture up. He's setting the table. Crowd saying we love tables or we want tables. Want tables. Uh-oh. AJ has KC up. Oh. AJ was getting pushed into those steps, but throws KC into him. Woo! June 6th to 7th. I'm going, says Randy. Money, money, money. What is he about to do off these steps? Bonus baby saying the crowd sounds good. Oh no. What is oh yeah, he was about to go for the down payment through the table. Oh, stomach to the midsection there. Now to the back. Just they're in Sacramento. The A's are playing there this year. He's doing a little batting practice on AJ. Oh, AJ into those steps. I'm expecting Ryan Nemeth at any time. Me too, John. Going to break now. Crowd chanting KC. My wife has tried to find the company that makes the tables to buy stocks, but now that she's been watching GCW's light tubes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, get you some stock in the light tube company because GCW keeps them in stock. They keep them in business. Chris Caray saying I don't need the protection just yet. He's a little worried that things are gonna get a little too physical in his direction. So Casey setting up a second table. This could be good. Uh, Sorry, folks. I don't know. I don't know. Um, only only TNA only thing TNA needs now is picture in picture breaks for matches like this. Yes, yes. Because we still see the match on our end on TNA Plus. Clown, I was reading your comment and reacting to it. Yes. GCW keeps those places in business, so buy some stock in one of those. Hopefully you're doing well, Clown. Hopefully you and the wife are doing well. Good to see you. Chris says he's terrified of wrestling in a match. He's what is AJ doing here? Really trying to hurt that shoulder. Yeah, I hope that they do some picture in picture at some point. Yeah, doing good, Clown. Doing good. As soon as we get done with this stream, I'm about to tear up some wings. I can tell you that. Oh, AJ throws KC spine first onto the ring apron. Yeah, it's going good. I just cut the grass the other day, and I'm gonna have to cut it again once it stops raining. But yeah, AJ is getting closer to Chris. He's grabbing a trash can. I'll try not to do that again with my mouse because that's frustrating. Casey trying to Trying to get some offense here. Got caught though. And again on that apron, spine first. Woo. That's rough. Foot to the throat. No wonder the battle royal was so short. True. They're giving this some time, which I like. This is a violent match, and I like it. What is AJ about to do? Just carrying them like a sack of potatoes. Yeah, they are killing it, Deanna. They are killing it. This has been good. I'm actually glad that they're giving this as much time as they have. Like a lawn dart into the ring post. That was rough. AJ just yanked the bat from Chris. AJ's now about to go for some batting practice. Batter up indeed. He took a full swing too. Oh, into the post and the steps goes AJ, and now KC's about to go for a little bit of batting practice. Now he's gonna have the now he's got the batting helmet on. He's good to go. Oh boy. Woo! Swing to the midsection. Man. Not the Rey Mysterio. For real, he just whoop, off the second rope with the bat, wearing the batting helmet, takes a bow, and let's see what else he's going to do. Oh, is he going to ring his bell? Let's ring his bell. Oh no. He's got AJ holding the trash can. He's got the batter's helmet on. Uh-oh. He's rounding the bases. Oh no. Oh, drop kick into the trash can. AJ's nether regions are done for the evening. Famous are 1, 2. Oh, kick out by AJ Francis. Randy saying this is awesome. I agree. This has been so much fun. And we still got the 2 out of 3 falls match coming. So yeah, this is gonna be good. Smushed up trash can, doesn't matter. KC's gonna put it over AJ's head. Little nod for AJ and his love of baseball. Oh my gosh. Bat to the trash can on the dome. Oh, if AJ's not done for already, this next chair or whatever it is that Casey's looking for just might do it. Oh my goodness. How many chairs is this guy gonna get? Randy saying, holy cow, yeah. Okay, crowd chanting, you struck out. And KC with the home run using the turnbuckles as bases. This is awesome. Crowd is on the money. This match is on the money. Yeah, this is yeah. John saying the ref called KC say, this has been a great no holds barred, no DQ match. This has been a lot of fun. Lot of fun. Deanna saying love it. Oh my gosh. Lots of chairs set up. He's oh, what a kick there from KC. He's got AJ laying on all of those chairs. Right, Randy? Like, yeah, good luck following that. Oh, bat to the dome of of KC, and AJ is up on that rope now. Second turnbuckle has KC. He's about to lift him up, and what is he gonna do through the? Is he going for the down payment through the chairs? Oh, a cutter reversal instead, though. Oh my gosh. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by AJ Friend. Oh my gosh. A reversal into a cutter on the chairs. And oh man, my back is hurting for these guys right now. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Deservedly so. This has been a hell of a match. Violent as all get out, fun, entertaining. This has had a little bit of everything. I hate to see this one end. Chair to the back of AJ. Casey's just trying to do anything he can to keep AJ down at this point, throwing a bunch of chairs on top of him. Like, screw you, man. Mr. Stormy saying the chairs did not give. What a cutter. Yes. KC is going up top here. Is he taking too much time? He is. AJ just rose up like the Undertaker. Catches KC. Oh, KC's fighting back. Oh, step up insecurity. Oh no, there are tables still set up out there. So, oh my gosh, what a boot from AJ. He's looking for this down payment. He wants to end this thing. Up goes KC. Oh no, he sees those tables too. Oh my gosh, through the tables. Down payment from in the ring to the outside through the tables. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Crowd chanting holy bleep, and that is correct because my goodness. Wow. Yeah, KC Navarro done. AJ Francis with the win after that. That was crazy. And that was crazy good. Clown saying kids don't remember the Undertaker heroes like the gingerbread man. What a match between those two. My goodness, man. That was wild. That was wild. Like, hold on, let me do this because that was my goodness, that was good. AJ Francis, KC Navarro put on a show. That was a heck of a show. And again, we still have that 2 out of 3 falls match for the X Division title. Wow. Wow. Showing a flashback from Slammiversary last year. That's right, Deanna. When Taker rose up, you knew at the end of your day you were gonna be resting real soon. Bonus baby, there you go. See you at lockdown. I like that. Yeah. Let me ask you this though. How did they top that? How did they top that? because I feel like it was so well done. I just don't know how you top it. Like, what do you do at lockdown that makes the lockdown stip worth it? Like, what more can you do? I mean, obviously you'll have the cage, so you can do some spots with the cage. Obviously, Mike Santana coming out through the crowd right now. We're about to get the TNA World Champ. He will probably address his new number one contender in Eric Young, and I'm sure EY will probably have something to say about that. So, holy moly. I wish I could show this. Tazzy was like right there at the table spot. Right there. Right there. I gotta watch this video later. Holy crap. That match was insane though. But good for Tazzy. Cut the mics. Guys, there you go. Here comes our champ. Yeah, Deanna. Oops. Right. Tazzy is having a great night there. Santana amongst the people, amongst the fans. Deanna saying Tazzy was loving that, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Shoot, we might get to see Tazzy dap up Santana at some point if he keeps making his way around the crowd. If he keeps walking around. All right, guys, mute your mics. We don't need to hear the. Yeah, thank you. Santana making his way around the crowd. Let's see if they show. Oh, he's over in that part of the crowd now. So maybe we will get to see him and Tazzy at maybe, hopefully. This is awesome. I'm so happy. Michael Jackson was once asked, "How do you top Thriller?" His answer was, "You don't. You just put out the best music you have at the time." Say, completely agree, bonus. Completely agree. Love it. I love that perspective because that's where I think wrestling gets in trouble nowadays. They try to top the last thing. Just be consistently good. Just be consistently great. Put on a great show. You don't have to always one up stuff. I think that's where we get into trouble sometimes. So love their perspective. Let's see, Mike Santana. Is he going to go over to the other side? You forgot about the other corner. All good. Yeah, they're on the TV commercial break. That's why. Yeah, that's right. Bonus. I just want him to go where Tazzy is so he can dap him up. Yeah, AMC dragging out the commercial right now. Yeah, he's in the ring now. He's got the microphone, so when they cut back, he'll probably be starting or about to start. So a lot of the time, people forget just to watch the story and realize what the story needs and doesn't. Absolutely, and you don't always have to do more. Like I think sometimes everybody expects the end of a feud or the end of something to be like this big, huge knockdown, drag out, good versus evil superhero movie kind of showdown. And not every feud calls for that. So is EY going to come out and challenge Santana? No, but I think he's going to come out and start trying to play the mind games with him, which I'm looking forward to. Mike Santana about to address the fans. That's right, Deanna. He said he could do this all night. Says Sacramento, what's good? Or attack him, I think. Yeah, he might. Speaking in Spanish now, saying what's up, my people. I just saw Tazzy. I just saw Tazzy. Dang, we had a battle royal, the Knockouts World Champ, and the street fight, and we're only an hour into the show. Good pacing. Yes, yes, it is bonus. Oh, he's addressing Eric Young, so let's see. Let's see what happens here. Giving respect to EY. Mentioning his credentials. Mike saying he's beat them all. He's beat all the challengers, all the big names, all the pillars of the company. Mike saying he's the guy, he's the man, he's the one that holds down the fort. Uh-oh. The suit. Daria Ray is about to come down to the ring, so let's see what she has to say. Crowd is booing her relentlessly. Conrad, what's up, Conrad? Y'all go support Conrad and subscribe to Everything Pro Wrestling. He does a fantastic job covering a plethora of wrestling topics. And yeah, go check him out. Much respect, Mike Santana, says Randy. So Conrad, we're looking for Tazzy. He's got some incredible seats near the front. She says, like she was saying, Steve Macklin is officially medically cleared to return next week. It's going to be Steve Macklin versus Mike Santana for the TNA World title next week. Wow. Santino heard that and he's not happy with that. So here we go. Santino. Apparently he's going to be back next week. Mm. San- Santino says he has some announcements of his own. Indy Hartwell has just re-signed with TNA Wrestling, so that's good news. And yeah, that's huge for TNA. Oh boy. He says he doesn't want to use the bad language, but in his heart, he wants to use his bad language. He's talking about Ariana and talking about how Stax has corrupted her. Santana said, I had enough of this crap. Two, three. That's a huge match next week. Good grief. Good grief. What a match for next week. Injury report. Trey Miguel is still out. He has a broken kneecap. He is out indefinitely. Moose is out. Pulled from competition until further notice. EC3 is out. Out indefinitely. AJ Francis are both in evaluation. That was a heck of a match. Man. Yeah, the main event of the evening is going to be the 2 out of 3 falls match. I cannot wait to see that one. Yeah, this matchup is about to come up though. Rosemary and Allie going up against Mila Moore and Victoria Crawford. So I normally don't do this, but we're a little over an hour into the show now. So if you had to give a grade to the midway point of the show, like first hour, what would you give the first hour in terms of a grade? Let me know in the chat. Injury report brings so much legitimacy to TNA. I agree. I love that touch, Randy. I love the fact that they do the injury report. I like that. It's something different, but like you said, it adds a level of legitimacy to them. So I love it. All right. So we got a couple grades here. Randy saying A plus, Deanna saying A, bonus baby saying A. I mean, if they keep this pace up, this show, this could be one of the highest rated shows that they've had in terms of channel wise that we've seen in a while. Yeah, it's first hour I thought was incredible. Um, I love the injury report. It allows people with real injuries to stay in the public eye, and it allows the kayfabe stories also. Great point there, Clown. First hour, A says John. TNA's graphics are on point. Yeah, they really stepped up their game in terms of graphics. They've really added some dimensions to it. I think I think they're doing great right now. Sean Rousset giving the first hour an A grade as well. Yeah, I think I'd give it an A. I think it's been a great show so far. Honestly, no complaints. I think all of us were a little puzzled as to why the battle royal was the first thing to start the show. But but given everything we've gotten since then, I think we all understand why we got it when we got it and why it got the amount of time it did. Because everything that's followed that has been absolutely awesome. So good stuff. Randy saying it's all starting to make sense. Mackenzie Mitchell's out there talking to the crowd now. If you're not watching TNA Plus, that they always show the behind the scenes stuff. They don't go to commercial. They just show the live crowd and everything, which I love. It sometimes when they don't cut the mic feed and they're talking production talk, that kind of stuff I wish didn't happen. But I love the aspect of feeling like you're in the arena with the rest of the live crowd. So Tazzy, yeah, we've been texting back and forth. He's saying everybody enjoying the show. Yeah, I'm loving it. Hopefully you are, man, especially being there live. Hopefully you're having a good time with it. So yeah, yeah, it's been a fun show. You picked a heck of a one to see live, Tazzy. All right, here we go. No, I haven't, Brandon. This week has been a little crazy, so I have not had a chance yet, but I will take a look over the weekend. Cedric getting taped up, getting ready for that X Division championship. All right, here we go. We're about to get a tag match in the Knockouts division. Victoria Crawford and Mila Moore making their way down to the ring, accompanied by Tessa Blanchard. I think Cedric gets first pin and Leon gets last two pins. Yeah, I think they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it sweat it out. I think they're gonna do that for sure. For sure. Tessa Blanchard, Mila Moore, Victoria Crawford in the ring. Bonus saying I still think they should. Uh, oh, Mila Moore is Tessa's long lost sister, huh? She could pay for sure. She could pass for her sister. Going for Team Rosemary and Allie. I'm loving this intro, sis, Randy. Here we go. We're getting Allie, Rosemary, and Mara Sade coming down to the ring. So, who's your pick to win this one, folks? Let me know in the chat if you don't mind. Rosemary with Mara Sade and Allie. At least there's no numbers advantage. Everyone's pretty even. So we'll see if we get shenanigans, but see how this plays out. Allie and Rosemary, Rosemary and Allie, but the other girls, oh boy. Randy. Randy's up in the cloud, and so is that. So are some other things right now. I'll just leave it at that. The brain is in the cloud too. Oh, Rosemary just grabs Mila Moore's throat. So, Randy, where you are in Colorado, what's a good Tazzie's not helping matters. Uh, um, but what are some good food places where you are in Colorado? Like what if someone were to come to the area, what's a place that is just local to your area, not like a chain or anything, but something that's really good that's a go-to for you? Um, Tazzy is enjoying his seats at the moment. John saying I'm going with Mila and Victoria. Crawford's team for the win, says Matthew. Hello, Matthew. How are you? Good to see you. A chop from Allie. A knee there from Allie. Ooh. Running into Mila Moore into that in that corner. And another clothesline. Ooh. And a forearm, sorry. Talking about the Hardys. Tom said they're glitchy. Tessa getting involved. Mara Sade, I'm sure, is going to have something to say about that. But that distraction did work for Mila Moore, who is now taking control of the match. tag into Victoria Crawford. Ooh. Into that turnbuckle. Now just throwing her down across the ring by the hair. Cover here. 2 count for Crawford. There's this restaurant out here that's local love called. Okay. Got a good selection of Mexican food out here. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I see when I go places or if I'm going somewhere, I always like to know about the local spots. I don't want to know about the touristy spots. I don't want to know about that. I want to know the holes in the wall, that kind of thing, because that you got some great stories and great things behind those places. So tag back into more. Okay. Mila Moore. Another tag, her and Crawford with some good teamwork. Woo. Crawford with another cover. 2. All good, man. No worries. No worries. Yeah, Deanna, mine too. I love the local spots. That's why I mean most people don't visit where I'm from, where I grew up. But if anyone ever goes near there, I'm like, listen, you got to hit up these 3 places that are off the beaten path, that are not places that someone from tourism or you're gonna see in some magazine or something, and that'll give you a real feel of what the town in the area is all about. So Rosemary now in the ring. Oh, exploder. Victoria Crawford trying to retreat right now so she can maybe get away from Rosemary and get some momentum back, and she does just that. Boot to the face, but Rosemary counters, reverse DDT, 2 count, but Mila Moore comes in to break up the count, and Moore now grabbing Rosemary, and her and Crawford again, just excellent teamwork so far in this matchup. But Rosemary, the vet, doing a counter of her own, and Allie and Allie and Rosemary taking advantage of this match, taking control, and now Mara Sade just dropped Tessa Blanchard. So, oh, Rick just stand. Okay, okay. I love mountain towns too. So when I was a college coach, I was coaching at a school that was in the mountains and loved it. As above, so below. 1, 2, 3. Rosemary and Allie with the victory. Allie and Rosemary with the win. Mara Sade with the assist with keeping Tessa Blanchard at bay. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that is a great finisher, Randy. That is a great one. Oh man, this match is going to be crazy. This match is going to be so good. Leon Slater. All right, folks. They're making a big deal of this matchup because it is a big deal. And that match is up next, folks. TNA X Division Championship match, 2 out of 3 falls. Leon Slater, the champion, defending against the vet Cedric Alexander. All right, folks, who's your pick to win this match, and why? Do we hear and still, or do we hear and new at the end of the match? Let me know in chat. And again, if you are just joining us, folks, thank you so much for joining. If you don't mind, drop a like on the video. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Please hit that subscribe button and join the family. Let's see what we got in the chat. Youngest in charge says Randy. Slater says Dylan. You know what? That start of Leon's video was the first production glitch all night. TNA is learning. Yes. Yes. Yes, we've been critical, but we also have to give praise when it's due too. A lot of people like to try and play armchair quarterback when it comes to doing TV production or live stream production, that kind of thing. But a lot of people don't know what it is to do those things. And it's just them giving an opinion that they've heard sifted through like 30, 40, 50 other people. And it's tough to pull off a weekly show and make it look crisp and not have a ton of errors. And especially when you're doing a live show, even more things can go wrong. So yeah, kudos to them. This has been a really good show, not only from a quality wrestling and entertainment standpoint, but also from a production standpoint as well. You know, that was, and even that, they kind of smoothed that out a little bit. They didn't let that go on and linger. So yeah, kudos to them. Leon Slater and still the Hardys will help take care of the system. Deanna saying still. I just hope we get more Leon Slater versus Javon Evans matches in the future. That might happen. I don't know that it will happen under the umbrella of TNA. I hope that Leon Slater stays a while longer in TNA, but I could imagine at some point, like the big city of the WWE might come calling. That wouldn't surprise me. All right, folks. Looks like we're gonna get probably a good 25 minutes of the main event, which I'm happy about because you need that to let these two guys stretch this match out. We know it's going to be great. I can see something happening at the end where we get a couple like quick finishes. This first fall might not happen for 10, 15 minutes. And then we get 2 in the last few minutes. So if any of you remember that amazing Iron Man match that went from BTI all the way into the regular show with TJP back in the day, I think this one could be on par with something like that. I just hope they get time to really stretch it out, at least 20, to stretch this thing out. I can see Leon being a staple in TNA like John Cena is in WWE. I hope so, Randy. I hope he does. But, you know, you can't fault someone for going out and trying to get the bag or being on a bigger stage or, you know, whatever the case may be. You can't fault people for that. You know, people do it from TNA to AEW, from TNA to WWE, from GCW to TNA, from all over the place. So we're seeing more Matt Hardy You free the monsters of the broken universe. We are out of the cage. You've unlocked something from Matthew Hardy. Damascus, Brother Nero. Oh boy. Next week. Oh boy. Oh, oh boy. This is gonna be so flipping good. I cannot wait. Brother Nero is back. Broken Matt Hardy is back. Hardy's versus Righteous lockdown, please. Woo! I love it. That's good stuff right there from the Hardys. Deanna saying, "Oh, here we go. Let's go, baby." That's right. Here we go. X Factors in this match. X Division Championship match. 2 out of 3 falls. Here we go. The system is about to make the entrance with Cedric Alexander. One company won't pay what you're worth. Go to the one who will. That's right. That's right. Know your worth, then add tax. Matt Reeves of a snow. Yeah, I did see that. Sean, I did see that. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. System hyping up Ced before he goes down to the ring, getting them ready for right now. They're standing at the top of the entrance, and maybe they don't go down to the ring. Maybe they go to the back, but I don't know how long that's going to happen. Hardy's versus Righteous lockdown at the Hardy Cop. Oh, that would be good too. Deanna saying, "Clown, I was gonna say with instability in some places, you got to do what's best for you." Exactly. You can't fault people for taking a chance on themselves, for getting the bag, for doing what they got to do for their families. Like, I know as fans we have preferences and we want certain things as fans, but ultimately it's their life, and we have no saying over what they do. I mean, if we're a fan, we support them no matter where they go, and if we're not, then we don't. So, not a bad looking venue, says Brandon. Yeah, I agree. Leon making his way down to the ring now. The youngest in charge, Leon Slater. Leon has tied the record for a longest reign, 298 days. Leon getting into the ring now. Crowd hyping him up. All right, here we go. We're about to get the X Division Championship match. 2 out of 3 falls, folks. 2 out of 3 falls. So if you have not done so, give me your prediction for this match. I know some of you have already, and if you want to do that again, that's fine too. But let me know. Mackenzie Mitchell introducing Cedric Alexander, representing the system out of the QC, Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina, Cedric Alexander. Predict lethal lockdown will evolve the system. Okay. Cedric first fall, Leon second and third, says Randy. The champ over 290 days, Leon Slater. John saying this is going to be a great match. I agree, John. I believe it's going to be a great match as well. I hope that we get an opportunity to see this match fully play out without interference or without interference that's going to harm the quality of the match. I'll say if it's interference that makes sense, I'm good, but I kind of want to see it play out without all of that. So if Austin Aries wasn't the current record holder, I'd go Cedric, but I think TNA will take the opportunity to scrub. Oh yeah, you bring that up. Oh yeah, he was about to go for that lumbar check, but wow, Leon Slater picks up a very, very fast fall. Like, wow. That was so fast. I was not expecting that. Wow. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting him to get a fall that fast. I don't think this will conclude this rivalry. I don't either. Now that especially now seeing that, I really don't. Cedric is like, okay, now I gotta switch up the game plan a little bit. I gotta recalibrate. I gotta do things differently. Look for Tazzy over here, folks. Tazzy's over here in this corner. Fan giving him the double bird salute. Little kid. It really was. What else do they have player for use, right? For us, yeah. Yeah, something's got to be crazy like the rest of this match. I don't see this. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it ends super early and he just outmatches said. I don't know. I don't know. Leon is looking to go flying. Oh, he flies and sticks the landing. I know it's different, but look at wrestlers, athletes. Know your worth. If the place you're currently at not is not paying you what you're worth, go to where you feel appreciated and get your value. Absolutely. John saying Leon takes one fall. Oh yeah, I think Leon definitely takes a fall because they made sure to put that in the X factors that he has definitely taken been pinned by Cedric before. So if if Styles is in the building, Leon wins. Leon with some punches to the dome. Ooh, Cedric with a punch. And now both guys are out on the ring apron. We could get something crazy right here. We could get some kind of spot right here. Oh, what a kick. Leon trying to hype up the crowd. Is he going to go outside one more time. Let's see what happens. Oh, he did, but Cedric, ooh, snap German out on the floor. My goodness. Love to see Leon Slater versus Miles Bourne for the opportunity to invoke option C. That would be cool for it. AMC elongated commercials. Yeah, they've been getting y'all with these commercials, bro. Oh, Alexander with the with more focus on that back. Just throwing him over his shoulder. Oh, wiping his my goodness, said that's said that's messed up. Trying to ground Leon Slater. But it's gonna take more than that to get the champ, to keep the champ down. You might stun him for a little bit. Wow. Forearm shot from Cedric. Another shot. Cedric is in control right now. We might get a pin from him here. He's got to get one now to stay in this thing because Leon already has a pin. If you're just joining us, Leon got a pin within the first 3 minutes of the match. So wow, Cedric really across the knee of Cedric, cover here. Cedric trying to punish Leon right now, trying to ground him so he can't do any of those high flying moves that he does. Chops back and forth here. Oh, Leon is down. Another cover here from Cedric, 2 count. The champ kicks out. Mr. Stormy, my cats have started having their own wrestling match. That happens from time to time. What do you think takes the third fall for the win? Oh, had it been anyone else with the record, I would say Cedric would win. But given how fast Leon got that first pin, I'm going to say Leon. I'm going to say Leon's going to get the win. And we may run this back at lockdown. I wouldn't be mad at that. But I could also see a scenario where the system completely screws Leon Slater and Leon Slater ends up on the losing end of that and it's locked down for for these two anyway and we get Leon maybe recapturing it there. Leon going up top. He was kind of holding that back when he landed the last time, but let's see what happens now. Crossbody here. 1, 2, and a kick out by Cedric Alexander. Ultimate X is coming back to Slammiversary. Wow. We wondered if we would get some match announcements tonight for Slammiversary. We just did a cover here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alexander trying to. Does Leon have a busted nose? Yeah, he does have a busted nose or something. 1, 2, and a kick out by Leon. Yeah, Leon is bleeding at the moment. I think Leon is sneaky enough to pull it off, even with the system in play. I mean, he's had to do it before, and he's been successful. So, yeah, I mean, if anybody can do it, it's him for sure. Yeah, Cedric. Every time that he tries to do something, Leon is always a step ahead, which is crazy to say for someone his age going against someone as experienced as Cedric, but it's cool storytelling. Here we go. Here we go. Lumbar check. This might be the pin here. 1, 2, 3. This is tied now. Cedric Alexander with the lumbar check gets that pin, so he's tied it up. So next pinfall wins. Next pinfall wins, folks. Wow. Ultimate X returns at Slammiversary. That is my favorite match. I would love to see Santino, Tommy Dreamer, HBK, and Triple H have Ultimate X. Hey, that would have been cool back in the day. Throwing Nick Collins and Adam Pearson. Oh boy. Cedric taunting the crowd. What a chop by Leon. Oh, another forearm to the back of Leon. Leon really favoring that back right now. Star Wars weekend on AMC. Nice. Yep. Leon's trying to do anything he can to fight off Cedric because right now he's in trouble. Oh, Cedric is down. Leon with a cover after a kick there, and Cedric just barely gets that shoulder up. Leon's going up top here. He was about to go for that. It looked like the lumbar check, but I don't know. Oh, what a counter there by Leon. Twisting net breaker. Let's go. Is he going up top? Another shot to the back, a kick to the back that time. Oh, power bomb. 1, 2. Leon kicks out. John mentioning that it's tied 1-1. Yeah, Cedric tied at 1-1, so next fall wins. Man, this has been a pretty strong show. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Trading punches back and forth now. Slaps, punches, whatever they can throw at the moment. That's all they're throwing because they're just running on fumes right now. Leon looks like he has a little more in the gas tank, though. Oh, never mind, Cedric. Cedric's not too far behind. Double clothesline? No. Oh, double kicked. Yeah. Man, both guys moving at a million miles per minute. I appreciate that, Randy. That means a lot, man. That really means a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just want to make sure we do what we can to bring it all to as many people as we can and get some more TNA fans out there and over the ring post on top of Alexander on the outside. Oh my goodness. We knew we were going to get some crazy stuff in this match. That's one of those moments right now. Just cleared it. Wow. Leon Slater is just unreal. Great night of wrestling for TNA. Absolutely agree, John. Absolutely agree. My favorite Leon Slater spot right there. Absolutely. Huge kick there from Cedric. Uh-oh. Is he going for the Styles Clash from up here? Oh, boy. Off the second rope. Super Styles Clash. Is that it? One, two. Ooh. How in the world did Cedric Alexander kick out of a Super Styles? Oh, my goodness, that was great. Wow. Man, this has been outstanding. Randy saying pay-per-view quality match. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. Oh, Leon got hung up on that rope there. Michael saying awesome main event. Yeah, this has been great, man. I mean, you think about the night to cap off a night like we've gotten, you had to get something that was great. Oh my gosh. Head first into the steel. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mr. Storm is saying, I want to say thank you for all you do for the weekly stream and all the production work you do for the channel. You're doing amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Right, bonus? Not another lawn dart. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Cedric saying he will be the greatest champion to ever hold this title. He hasn't won it yet. He hasn't pinned Leon for the last time yet. And I mean, he might want to go ahead and get him. Wow, look at Leon. Wow. Awesome heel moment right there. Yes. Yes, and now just showing him off for the camera to see. Oh, ooh, blood on TNA. That's right. Oh man, I would like to suggest that you do a classic wrestling match segment where you talk about your favorite classic wrestling. One, two, oh, quick. Yes, and we are working on that. Cedric with the cover here. One, two. Oh, so close. We are working on that, Mr. Stormy. So that is a great idea. And we have been talking about it. So stay tuned, is what I can say for right now. Brainbuster from Cedric. Wow. Would you guys want it to be a specific, like if we did a specific TNA classic like once a month or twice a month? Is that something you all would be interested in? A chop from Cedric. Leon's trying his best to fight back, but he's really got nothing left. Cedric's just wiping Leon's blood all over him. Oh, chop from Leon. Lumbar check. One, two. Oh. Leon Slater just kicked out of the lumbar check. Oh. Blue Thunderbomb. Is Slater going to have enough to be able to get to the top rope and get this one? Oh boy. Slater's slipping. Can he get up there to get this? If he hits it, this is it. Oh, missed. He missed. Cedric going for lumbar check number 2. He says that's not enough. He can barely stand up. He's having to basically support Leon. Another lumbar check. This is it right here, right? 1, 2, 3. Cedric Alexander, the brand new X Division champion. Cedric Alexander defeats Leon Slater after 290 plus days as X Division champ. And wow. 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 What a match, though. What a match. Cedric said, I told you. Wow. What a way to end the night. What a shocking result. Uh-oh. No. Go back. Go back. The lights just went out. And that's not cool. To just say thanks for watching. Not cool. If you're watching on wait. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, TNA. Okay. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to say about the match itself and how it ended. I feel like they run it back. They run it back, but to do it to do it the way that it was done, what a match. I mean, that was incredible. Michael saying congratulations to Cedric Alexander on becoming TNA Wrestling X Division champion. Oh my God, says Mr. Stormy. A+ show, says Deanna. Oh my God, says Mr. Stormy. Hell of a match, 10 out of 10. TNA, says Randy. New champ Cedric, says John. That was a banger. Well done, boy, says Deanna. Not familiar. He was he was Giovanni in WWE with what's the name of the group with Imperium. I was trying to find it from somewhere in the air, but good pickup. Like Conrad said, that's a good pickup. Somebody that can give you some fresh matches in that division. But also, I think it tells me Leon Slater might be moving up to that main event scene. That's what that tells me. Well, I think they could run it back again. I don't know. That was a heck of a match, though. My God, that was a match. What a match! Great match, says Melissa. Said Conrad, said good pickup. Absolutely 100%, says Bonus Baby. Do you think Tommy Dreamer meant to cut the camera? No, I don't know. I like the confusion, but I wish it would have been a little more organized confusion at the end, if that makes any sense. Like it legit looked like it was done. We saw the lights go out, and that was it. And then we get the thanks for watching. And then I'm just like, no, that something was about to happen. I'm glad they went back to it, honestly. Okay, I'll be ready to see what's incoming next week. Yeah, 9 out of 10, says Chris. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get your ratings out there for tonight. Score of the show for tonight for me, if you don't mind. We're going to get out of here pretty soon, and I am going to go so I can eat some dinner shortly. But Deanna saying, hope he does well in TNA. Me too. He should be. He's ready at his young age. I think they have big plans for Leon. I do too. 9 out of 10 for Dylan. 9 out of 10 for Chris. Let's see who else we get. That's WWE's influence. Show the credits, then bang. Trent says, yeah, Leon might be leaving. I don't think he's leaving now. I could be wrong. I don't know his contract status. I don't look into that kind of stuff, but I don't think he's leaving now. I think there's something else in the works for Leon. 9 out of 10 for Sean. 10 out of 10 for Randy. 10 out of 10 for Brandon Wayne Lewis. 8.5 for Brandon. 10 out of 10 for Katie. Gotta have something in the credits. It's the style nowadays. Yeah, that's true. For me, I'm gonna keep it real simple. I thought tonight was great. Get even down to the very end, what we got at the very end, seeing a debut, seeing a title change hands after such a long historic run. Wow, just good stuff. Really good stuff tonight. I'm gonna give it a 9.25. That may be low to some, but the reason I say 9.25 is because next week we have a championship match between Steve Macklin and Mike Santana. We're going to find out more about what happens with Cedric Alexander next and where he goes from here. We're going to get some build to that Ultimate X match that's going to take place at Slammiversary. I got to give him some room to increase the score, because if I don't, it's going to be capped out at 10s from now until Slammiversary. And let's be realistic. Okay, so this was a great show, though. If you scored the show 10 out of 10, hey, not gonna fault you, not coming down on you, because it was a great show. I'm just saying, personally, I have to give them a little room to grow, because I know I'm gonna give some 10s out at some point. So 10 out of 10 for John. Bonus Baby says live show, very few glitches, 9 out of 10. Yeah, I mean that's the reason why I didn't give it a 9.5. is because the glitch that we got going into the Leon match and the very end, that not being as smooth as you maybe hope for it to be. But DM saying, what if Leon gets the belt back and uses option C? I would love for this loss to change Leon in a way. And I'll leave it there because the rest I want to talk about on Sunday. So that's good. Segue to let you know that we'll be back on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. for Between the Ropes. And we will be, and I didn't even update the match results because that was so shocking. We'll be back on Tuesday for the show finale of Fireflies Forever. Come join us at 6 p.m. for that. We'll have some guests. We'll have some special artwork and some things throughout that show and looking back at memories. But yeah, come join us on Tuesday, May 19th. That's this upcoming Tuesday, 6 p.m. for Fireflies Forever. And then we will be back here next Thursday for some more TNA Wrestling, where we'll see Steve Macklin, who we haven't seen in a while due to injury, take on the TNA World Champ, Mike Santana. Wow. What a week. This week was great. I hope next week is just as good. I think it will be. So hopefully all of you will join us for that. It took me a little bit longer to update the summary there, but it's okay. Each week TNA keeps getting better and better. TNA does really well with live shows. I do wish they were live once a month, if not weekly. Happy 1 year anniversary to my oldest daughter and son-in-law. Oh, happy anniversary to them for sure. Dylan chanting TNA on the way out the door. Yeah, folks. So that's it. I guess we're gonna head out now. Again, I really appreciate all of you being with us this week and keeping me company and chatting and keeping the conversation going and watching a great night of TNA Wrestling. I mean, it was just great. So hopefully you all enjoy that though, and hopefully you have some fun. Hopefully we see you again on Sunday for Between the Ropes, and I'm sure we will have agreements or a few. We'll talk about favorite moments of the week. We'll probably look at another throwback moment this week too. Hopefully I get time to cut that up over the weekend. But yeah, we'll see you on Sunday for Between the Ropes. But again, thank you all so much for being here tonight. Greatly appreciate you all. Listen, be kind to one another, as Joe always says, but I'm going to add something else to it too. Also be kind to yourself. And this is not me pointing at people telling you something that I'm trying to preach or anything. I'm also saying this to myself. Be kind to yourself, because if you are beating yourself down, whatever else the world does, whatever else people try to do on social media, family, friends, whoever, whatever, it's just going to bring you down even further. And that's a tough place to be. So sometimes in the difficult moments when you want to pull out your hair or scream or punch something or yell, just remember, give yourself some grace. So, all right, folks, that's my TED Talk for the week. We'll see you again on Sunday for Between the Ropes. But thank you all. Really appreciate you being here. And we'll see you next time, folks. Peace out.